is a unicorn. So sweet and majestic. Why do I hear boss music? Hello, I'm Bookface, and today we're here to talk about the unicorn. Now, most of you probably know the modern interpretation of the unicorn, but a lot of you also probably know that's very different from the original idea of the unicorn, as is often the case with myth. And that's something I really wanted to show in this video, because all these unicorns have a running theme. Now, it's important to remember horses, while cool and majestic and just awesome in general, horses are very large and potentially very dangerous animals. And in nature, there are a number of animals that develop horns. I can't think of any examples in which a creature develops horns purely for decoration. That might be a bonus, but for most part, it's for fighting. So unicorn to me just means horse with knife. And that's sort of the theme of this video. With that out of the way, let's jump right in. Woo! First we have the Eterne, which first off, I just want to say that's a cool name. Makes me think of eternity. Powerful name, strong name. These were creatures that lived in North India. They had a horn in the center of their head with a saw-like edge. Fashion and function. And he used this horn to attack. Unicorn Chainsaw Massacre. Do it, Papa combo. Do it, puppet combo. And these creatures were supposedly responsible for killing several in the army of Alexander the Great. Wow, they're really setting this one up for me. Unicorn Chainsaw Massacre. These things are intense. I would love to see a horror movie where the monster is an angry unicorn. I'd love to see a good horror movie where the monster is an angry unicorn. Next up we have the Ndzoodzoo, which is a unicorn-like creature from the Makwa people of Southeast Africa. The creature was the size of a horse, but extremely fast and very strong. And it also had a horn in the middle of its forehead about 2.5 feet long. Nice specific measurements here. That's always a good thing. It was a fierce creature that would attack without provocation, and I'm just going to say, wow, I am so curious who in the world had the guts to go measure this thing's horn. Enough that they were like, yes, all of them have exactly 2.5 foot long horns. Like, that is some specific measurements. That's a dangerous game you're playing right there. This horn was unique in that it would actually become flexible when it sleeps and curl up onto its head. So the thing just kind of deflates. And if the creature was calm, it may stay in this resting position. You don't want to wake. And its horn will regain rigidity when it is hunting or it becomes excited. Well, hang on now. Wait, hold on. And the females of this species do not actually possess the horn. Wait a minute now. I am suddenly concerned about this unicorn for completely different reasons. To get away from this creature, you would be advised to climb a tree and avoid being seen. When I was first reading this, I'm like, yeah, get up a tree. Horses don't climb trees. But then I noticed, wait, climb a tree and avoid being seen. Does this horse climb trees? It does not climb trees. But if it sees a person in a tree, it will start ramming the tree with its horn until the tree comes down, and then it will gore the person to death. This thing is intense and very determined. It's like, target acquired. This is the Terminator of horses. It will mess you up. I want a unicorn that has a shotgun for a horn.
Where's the money, Llebowski?
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Do it, Sci-Fi Channel. I dare you. And it was actually thought that it couldn't fail at cutting a tree unless that tree was really thick. It really is that saw horn from the last one. The ultimate life form. And once it would kill a person, it would actually just leave the corpse without eating it. And now that's just wasteful. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing is supposed to be a carnivore. It doesn't specifically say that words in my notes. It very well may have said that while I was researching and I just forgot to write it down specifically, but I'm pretty sure it says hunting earlier in my notes. So yeah, unless it's hunting for leaves, yes, it is. It is a predator.
I'm Chris Hansen.
Lastly, we have the Karkadann, which is a unicorn-like creature from Persian myth, and also one that I feel more people would know about. It is aggressive and predatory, which is a running theme in this video, so I guess there's not really much point mentioning that at this point, but still, I gotta say it because, don't want to make any assumptions. That was honestly just a ramble about myself. I think my dog is having a weird dream because he's just kicking his leg in his sleep. The Karkadann have large, rust-colored bodies with cloven hooves, and the back legs are hairier and thicker than the front.
Boy, he's thick!
They had a horse's head with a very short, maneless neck. This actually kind of sounds a lot like the predatory horse I described in a video way back, so I guess I'll pat myself on the back for that. For no reason in particular, successful self-promo, I suppose. It had a very large horn, which it used to impale its prey and then carry that prey away.
Oh, look at that. I've been impaled.
Got a little shish kebab. And it was also thought that this horn could be used to detect poison. And I would make a joke about this, but, I feel like it's important to point out since, this creature looks a little more like what it is based on, the rhino, and this particular belief of, don't have to worry about poison with the horn or healing. It's magic. And that's one of the biggest reasons rhinos are endangered. Not only are rhinos just getting killed unnecessarily, but they're getting killed because people are believing stories of unicorns. And this world can be frustrating sometimes. The Karkadann was incredibly fast, and it was believed it couldn't be captured alive and would sooner kill itself than be captured. You'll never take me alive! No, don't do it, you're already endangered! And there we have 3 rather violent unicorns. I would say that this particular theming of the unicorns was mostly because I didn't want to just, go with the basic, cutesy unicorn thing. But also, it was because the basic cutesy unicorn is so basic that I really couldn't think of how to make that into content, and I had a lot of trouble finding some others, and I found this little pattern. I'm like, hey, murder unicorns, that's a twist. Final notes, don't really have much conclusion. My mom loves unicorns. Shout out to my mom for loving unicorns. Probably not the bloody kind, but you never know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!